Hi Copites, welcome back to the channel. Hang on a second. I'm just watching an interview with Hugo Ekitike. So this video is actually about Hugo Ekitike. So the headline says, Liverpool thankful to Hugo Ekitike for transforming the mood. So as we know, Hugo Ekitike has been playing really well this season. He's looked like an absolute bargain, hasn't he? 15 goals in all competitions in his first season. I'm just in that interview, I'm just watching from the BBC. I think it's a few days old now. He said that when he was 14, he was really bad. He's had a few different clubs, hasn't he? He said he had potential, but he was really bad. He didn't read the game properly. He ran around like a headless chicken, that type of thing. So let's take a look and see what this article says. So the article's by James Pearce. Alexander Isak sat applauding behind Liverpool's bench as Hugo Ekitike took his bow at an appreciative Anfield. When the Premier League champions broke their transfer record to sign Hugo Isak for 125 million from Newcastle on deadline day last summer, Ekitike looked destined to be a support act this season. But while the Swede's debut campaign at Liverpool has been wrecked by fitness and form issues, Ekitike has firmly established himself as the new leading light of Arne Slot's front line. Since Ekitike made his debut in August following a 79 million move from Eintracht Frankfurt, only Manchester City's Erling Haaland has been involved in more goals for a Premier League side. The French striker's contribution stands at 15 goals and 4 assists in all competitions. Mo Salah has been Liverpool's top scorer in each of the last 8 seasons. But barring an unlikely chain of events, Ekitike will break that sequence. The baton has been passed on. I'm just, like I say, I don't like reading full articles, so I'm just trying to find out if there's anything I can add to this. It's just talking about the Newcastle game. Ekitike, who did more than anyone to transform the mood, striking twice in as many minutes just before the break. His name boomed around Anfield. He's funny, happy, always brings a nice energy to the team, to the training ground, but also to the stadium because the fans love him as well, Slot told reporters. From the start, everybody could see how special he is, how fast he is. That was probably best seen with the second goal he scored. He took a 1-versus-1 on, went on the outside, which is very difficult in modern football, as usually players go to the inside and have a shot with the right. But there you can see his pace. His biggest involvement is his work rate off the ball, and that is so helpful and necessary for the team that wants to press throughout 95 minutes. Here we go, this is quite interesting. The comparisons with former Liverpool striker Fernando Torres are inevitable. Ekitike's second goal was reminiscent of how the Spanish forward announced himself to Anfield on his home debut against Jose Mourinho's Chelsea in August 2007. On that occasion, Torres latched on to a pass from Steven Gerrard, sped away from the defender Benaim, and then opened up his body to find the far corner. Ekitike occupied the same left channel on Saturday after being picked out by the quick thinking of Milos Kerkez. He was too quick, too powerful for Taiwa, and sent a similar clinical finish past Nick Pope It is Torres like. He reminds me of Torres every time I watch him, said Gerrard, in his role as a pundit for TNT Sports. How weird's that? So I haven't actually read this yet. This is the first time I'm reading it, and I said on a previous video today that Ekitike and Florian Wirtz remind me of Gerrard and Torres, and now it's in this article by James Pearce. During his post-match interview with the UK broadcaster, Ekitike admitted he had only seen clips of Torres' Liverpool career on YouTube, as his mum could not afford the subscription to watch Premier League football when he was growing up in the French city of Reims. He was a really good player. If I can reach his level and be even better, it would be great, but I have to keep working, Ekitike said. I want to score a lot more goals. I'd like to be the top goal scorer of the club. I just want to be involved in helping the team to win. Tonight was about the team spirit. We won 4-1 and everyone ran everywhere for the team. It's not about who was on the score sheet. There have been too many false dawns in a season dogged by inconsistency for anyone who can get carried away with Saturday's triumph. Standards have to be maintained when Man City visit Anfield next Sunday. But the sight of the double act between Ekitike and Florian Wirtz flourishing has to bode well for Liverpool's chances of salvaging something significant from this turbulent campaign. So there you go. Like I say, I'm not going to read the whole article, but I agree. I think Hugo Ekitike has been fantastic this season. I knew when we signed him that he'd be a good player. There was rumours in the summer, wasn't there, about Benjamin Sesko or Hugo Ekitike. I've always been Hugo Ekitike. I think he's a fantastic player, and he's showing it now. That's it for this video. Take it easy.